So for today, we're going to be looking at the Titan's new exotic, which is the Melas Panoplia exotic. This one is going to be a lot of fun because I love this exotic look-wise and what it actually does. For this video, we're just going to be looking at the fashion of the exotic, so not the actual functionality. So if you want to see that, definitely check out some other content creators because they've most likely already done those videos. For this one, we're just going to be looking how it looks, how it shaders, and my thought process when it comes to actually making sets with this. So if you guys like the video, like, comment, subscribe really does help because a huge portion of people are actually not subscribed. So if you can do me a favor, like, comment, sub, hit the bell notification because it also does help. Also remember that the Discord is up, so if you want to join it, definitely join it because I do need more people. Other than that, let's get into it. So to start off, here is the exotic. So it looks really cool in my opinion. I think this looks amazing. I love the layered look of it and genuinely, like, definitely looks really cool. Here is the ornament because we're going to be looking at the ornament as well. The ornament does look really cool, and my only gripe about it is that it shaders really bad. We'll get to shadering in a bit, but let's look at the shadering for the base look first. So shader wise, I think it's pretty good. Like, there is no like big problem that I see with it. Yeah, like realistically, I'm just like really happy with how it shaders because ooh, I didn't know I had that. Okay, that's gonna be a lot of fun. Okay, yeah, I'm already thinking about sets that I can make with this because again, I love how this looks. I think it looks amazing. I'm switching like look wise that way you can see like different pieces because you can't see the whole thing. I mean, to be fair, we could also just do this if I really wanted to, but I don't want to do that, so we're just gonna do this. I do apologize, this is not how it used to be when it came to like reviewing the this looks fucking amazing when it came to reviewing exotics, but I feel like this is just way faster instead of the way I used to do it, which is a lot of editing, and I feel like just on the fly is just better for me personally as a content creator. Yeah, this actually looks pretty good. Let's look at the other. So this is the problem when it comes to the ornament, is the fact that this purple does not change color. And I know some people are like, well, it's probably the shaders you're using. I'm Necronia. Oh, you can see it like this type of red purple color. Yeah, it's one of those things that this ornament has. It just has a base color of that purple there that does not change color, which is very unfortunate because like you could do something like this and lean into it, I guess, if you really wanted to, but I don't want to lean into it. I want to fucking not have that problem there in the first place. So yeah, you could do something like this as instead, or just make sure you're using something that has a purple in there. Something like this actually looks really decent with it. But again, you just have to be aware that it does shader really bad. As for the example set, this is the first one that I made. I love this set. I mean, to be fair, I think I switched the helmet out for something else. Let me show. Oh wow, no, this is an old one that I did, because the other two that I did for this video, because I technically did do this, but I'm redoing it. This is a set that I made for, what did I think I remember, it was for this helmet. It was for the Aeon Swift, or Aeon whatever the fuck they're called. This one, the Aeon Renewal stuff. So it was this set that I made for the Aeon Renewal, and I was like, yeah, I'm gonna post this on the video. So yeah, this is how it originally came out. I think this one's pretty decent, but dude, like, I was just using this one so much, it's not even funny. Like, the other set that I made with it actually goes way harder than this set in my opinion, and I genuinely like think this is like how I view my hunt or Titan with it. Let me just find a good picture of it, because okay, that's what I thought. This one, and then the shadering, which has surprised me because I didn't think I'd ever use this shader. This one. So I think this one came out fucking cool, bro. There's just so many layers to this, which is kind of like the whole thing. Why I like it is because there's layers here, there's layers here. The boots don't really matter, and honestly, everything waist up is like what matters to me. I fucking love Plaguebreaker helm with the heretical plate. It looks so good. Like, I think this one is probably the best one if I'm being quite honest. I will showcase the last one because this is not the only one that I made. Some people might call this one a cop-out because I am using some of the same pieces. And then I guess you could do this one if you really wanted to, but I was using this one. Or no, not this one, it was this one. Then shader-wise, it was the snow one, this one. So another good one in my opinion. Yeah, dude, these arms are absolutely beautiful. They're like one of my favorite arms right now for fashion, just because it's so cool. It's so multi-layered, which again, I don't mean to make a joke out of it, but it's so good. Also, the cool thing is because of the arms right here, I also think another good set would be this one right here. Yeah. So you could also do something like this, because that under has that like dots and stuff. It's gonna go well with this, which means you could technically, but you could also just do like this one. This one's also on the fly. I've not made this set, so this is completely new. But this one, no. So we had, yeah, actually that one, and then this one. Maybe switch out the boots for something else. Could do that one, and then like this one. I don't mind that actually. Switch out the shading for sure though. All right, this is looking kind of good though, for real. Like actually, again, like this is like, you could tell I have fun when I'm like making just sets off the fly, bro, because like, I don't know what it is. It's just I vibe with the arms so much that I'm like, the juices are flowing, bro, which sounds gross, but yeah, it's just all my juices are flowing right now. But helmet's gonna be a problem for me. You know what, actually I don't mind that. I think the boots is the thing that I do mind right now though. Hold on, let me see. I feel like I like this one though. Oh, you know what, I think it would have to be one of these though. Maybe one of these would do. Okay, actually, hold on. Sorry. I'm like switching off a lot. This one? I don't hate that, bro. This looks pretty cool. The only annoying part is the fact that like the arms and the helmet will only be the pieces that are like metal. Everything else is purely like leather and shit. So that's kind of like why I'm like, oh, I don't know if I like it. But I genuinely think this is pretty cool. Maybe the same boots from the which one is it? Where are the boots? Definitely not you, actually. Oh, it's you. So yeah, I guess you could use the boots right there as well. And this actually doesn't look that bad in my opinion. So yeah, Titans, let me know what you guys think about the new arms. I am in love with them. I'm just, so much fashion is coming out of me from just the arms, because I do think they are genuinely really cool. And then last but not least, we have the ornaments, which is the complete opposite to the base look. The base look, I was like, I could make so many sets with it. The ornament, I'm gonna be honest, this one was rough to work with, bro. To be honest though, I don't hate this. I think this came out pretty decent for the amount of trouble that it gave me. That being said, I'm still not the biggest fan of it. I think like there's just things that I'm like, I don't know if I wanted to do that or not, because quite frankly, the Apex Draconic Greaves with the Apex Draconic Mark, I think this is a fine set when you combine it with everything else. Chroma Cloak Helm was the choice that I went with because it has that purple, and it also has that like fucking like old god vibe in my opinion. So that's why we use that, because obviously Cthulhu fucking esque type of shit right there. Anthemic Invocation Plate was the choice that I went with because it's pointy and it has that irregular like organic look, and it has that purple stone that don't change colors. So I was like, fuck it, why not? And Rita's Dream was an easy choice because again, leaning into that purple. And honestly, yeah, you could do a lot of things with this one. It just has to, I just feel like it would look better with more organic looking stuff. For this one, this one's an easy choice. I would probably just do this. Yeah, something like that. And then if you really wanted to, you could switch out the chest piece for probably this bitch right here. Even though I personally don't think it looks that well, just because of that yellow. So if you really wanted to, you could probably switch out the shading for a purple. So this one, you could do something like this, or this one. Actually, this one looks pretty cool with it, brother. But I do think this one looks pretty decent with it as well. Definitely not. This one doesn't look bad with it either. So yeah, it's just like, personally, like, what are you looking to get from the arms? I'm not looking to get anything from them, which is why I just only made one, and I don't really feel that like burn to like make more sets with it, because quite frankly, I don't really like this ornament. just because it's very, I mean, to be okay, I totally thankfully I remembered you can go a different route if you don't want to go like the void / old god vibe. You could go for this right here. Boots, I probably will end up using this bitch right here. Actually, no. I'm trying to think. I think the helmet, right, was the good one. You could if you really wanted to. I probably won't do that. I probably will do. Where are these? There you are. And then you. Okay, so you could do something like this, and I know like people are like, or you're probably thinking like, why would I do Viking theme? So the reason I would do a Viking theme is because it has the designs of this right here, which would go really well with the Viking stuff. So that's kind of like why I would do that if I really wanted to. I mean, to be fair, I would switch out the helmet for like this one right here. And now it's looking pretty good. I mean, to be fair, again, to be fair, I would switch the pieces out here and there. Because unfortunately, the Viking piece would be the arms for the Iron Banner set. So if you really want to, you could do something like this instead. Which doesn't look bad in my opinion. The mark, there's a mark that would look pretty cool with it. Oh wait, I think I haven't unlocked this one. You could do something like this, maybe go back to like an armored plate one, or this one. Actually, no, I want it to be symmetrical because the arms are symmetrical. So maybe this one. Yeah, there's a lot of things you could do with this one. I just don't really care for it. It doesn't excite me just because the color doesn't change color, which pisses me off. But I've been talking about this one enough. Let me know what you guys think. The arms base look is beautiful and I love them. The ornament, I'm just kind of like whatever's on. So let me know what you guys think. Appreciate y'all coming to this point. I know this one was a little bit longer than the hunter one, but again, I had a lot more to say for the base look of it because the base look I think is just beautiful. So Titans, let me know what you guys think. Appreciate y'all coming to this point. Remember, like, comment, subscribe, and the Discord is open. Other than that, be safe. I'll see you guys later.